Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Angels Always Win 444. Today we have some daily guidance for Sunday, April the 19th. Remember, even though this is for one designated day, these readings are timeless. So please take the energy whenever you feel drawn to click on this video, or when you feel it resonates with your situation, or with you. If it does not resonate, please just, leave it and maybe for someone else. So I had drawn the cards. I drew from Whispers of Love, the Light Oracle, and yeah, that's the Light Oracle, and then the Earth Magic Oracle. It's written on here. So we can get started on this. And sorry guys, I was trying to find my lighter. I have cleansed and already prayed over our space. We'll just do this really quick, sin Palo Santo. So I invite the presence of Holy Loving Spirit to bring help and healing here. May divine love bless, guide, and protect us. And inform us. May pure inspiration and divine love guide this experience, bringing wisdom to our hearts, our minds, our soul, and bringing blessings and guidance to all, and ensuring that only God's love speak through these. So the reason this one is upside down, right side up, is when I shuffled it, it actually landed right side up. These ones popped out and landed right side down. I don't know if that's significant to anyone, but that's how they came out for us, okay? So, love is all around you. There's love everywhere, all of the time. Simply acknowledge this as a truth. 16 or 7, so your angels, God, it's a heavenly connection. Okay. So that was our first card. And then we have Starseed. What lights you up? Also, anytime I hold a card up, make sure you look at the image and just see what you draw out of it, or what your subconscious kind of calls you to right away, and take note of that, So, second one was birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And it's like to me, this is like a manifestation power, It's like divine protection while you are birthing and calling in light and anchoring light right now, especially with everything going on right now. To me, it feels a lot like you're anchoring the light right now. And then childhood and innocence. So I'm going to, this one comes with affirmations, I believe. They all do, but I'm gonna find this one, the childhood innocence one. Okay, let's see. I just have random music playing, you guys, just to relax on this very mellow evening. So glad it's finally sunny out because I needed it, but I don't know if I got too much sun that I kind of got a headache, or it might be the coffee I drank or the pizza I had. I need to work on my diet intake right now. I also think I might have had a headache because I drew the cards and they were I cleansed them and I put a stone on them, but I feel like I got a headache because I wasn't reading them. The energy was just okay, you drew us, now talk about us, and it's I'm gonna see if by the end of all the readings I feel so much better, which I really do think I will. Okay, so for childhood innocence, so sorry you guys. We're just meant to relax. Return to me, my childlike innocence, my childhood innocence. This song is so peaceful. Okay. So, a childhood. The light from the heavens falls upon the children through the rays of the sun that illuminate their presence like a spotlight. So, with that right away, the first phrase, this is what I'm getting, like the illuminate their presence like a spotlight right here with the rays of the sun. And especially how this is saying like what lights you up. This is perfect because it's like the light from the heavens falls upon children through the rays, through star seeds. You know, star seeds are children, or like, you know, children sent down here to help guide the new incoming, like the new, you know, era, then dreaming a new world into being, birthing the new creations. That's what star seeds are here for planting the seeds, for bringing that light down, for anchoring it down. This is like tying in. I can't. It's tying in beautifully. So let's see. Oh wow, yeah. So even though this doesn't have the image on it, this describes the image, and it's crazy because it's describing like this image over here. It's saying the little girl reaches out to those bright lights and bright beams, and these elements together portray the idyllic childhood activity for many of us who have had the privilege of exploring the natural world. The blanket of lush meadow grass embraces a small pond, which leads to a more distant valley, one that is darker and shrouded by the very clouds that also produce this remarkable play of light. And especially here, like, I mean, there's not clouds in this one. There's clouds over here, but, like, it's darker up here, but yet the light, that's where the light's coming from. Okay. In their exploration of the world, it's inevitable that these children will at some point lose their original innocence. It doesn't have to be a permanent loss, however. We don't need to live in constant fear and anticipation of such an event, nor do we have to reconcile the loss of that state by purity by constantly romanticizing the past and missing out on the present. The wisdom and faith we've accrued from our life experiences are keys to recapturing that state of innocence. The light that will guide us through any dark passage is the light of spirit that connects us from within with Source. Finding the innocence once again, we become aware that it was never lost, just forgotten. And I think that has to do with asking yourself, what lights you up? What have you forgotten that, you know, from your childhood that brought you that innocence, that made you that happiness? And with seeing the love is all around you card, it's there's love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as the truth. What used to fill your heart, you know? What used to fill you with warmth and light you up from within? And it's saying innocence is not simply the lack of guilt or shame, but a quality in itself, one that you naturally possess when you first come into this existence. There are challenges you have faced throughout life that have further shaped your personality and character. You have also likely encountered moments following a disappointment or loss when you turned sour and cynical, and no doubt have had times when layers of anger and fear once blocked the flow of your vitality, of your life force. Yet, in spite of all of this, there's a core of innocence that you can reawaken by releasing any shame that has come over the truth, or that has covered over the truth of who you really are. Who are you? What? You're a starseed, you know. If you're watching this, chances are you're a light worker of some sort. And you could possibly be a starseed, you know. You were put here to plant in that light. And it's telling you that, you know, the things you've gone through, and if you got hurt in love too, that makes you cynical. That makes you bitter. That makes you cold. And that might be what covered it up, you know, and it makes you so fretful and fearful of new love. It makes you fearful of losing any incoming love, so you almost, you block out love because you don't want to get hurt again. But it's telling you to acknowledge the love that's all around you, so that you can uncover who you are again, your childlike innocence. You can uncover what you were sent here to do, what truly makes you happy, like, and help others get out of that too, get out of that darkness, and, you know, dream a new world into being. It's saying, take an opportunity to heal this shame and let it go so you can revisit that state of purity. Doing so, you see every moment with fresh eyes and remove the filters that inhibit your light and love from coming forth. You are truly a child of God, so allow yourself to be that. And that's a beautiful message for a Sunday. So, this was a really quick divine little message for Sunday. I hope that you all have a beautiful day. And I hope that with this time of isolation reflection, you are able to recall your childhood, your childlike innocence, you know. And your childhood may have been traumatic, and that might be why you covered like all of this up with darkness, and like you felt guilty like for not making your parents proud, or you felt ashamed of like getting in trouble one time, you know. And it's saying to like forgive yourself for that as well. Forgive yourself for any mistakes you may have made as a child, any trauma. Try to heal through that, you know, so that you can find your light. And oftentimes, a lot of people that went through a lot of trauma and stuff as kids tend to be the brightest people within. They have the brightest, strongest light within because they have had to fight for it so many times, because others have tried to blow it out so many times. And that is such a powerful thing. Like, that is your innocence that you refused to ever let anyone kill within you. That is your light that you refuse to ever let anyone take away from you. So, remember, try to open yourself up to love again when you feel ready for it. And again, that's not physical. Don't let anyone touch you. Don't let anyone disrespect your boundaries or your space. That is the love from the earth, the love from God, the love from your friends, your family that truly love you and are there for you and respect your boundaries. Just shed away those layers that no longer, shed away anything that is hindering your growth, so that you can remember that you are a beautiful child of God. You are a beautiful, divine little creature. Divine grand creature, not a little creature. You're a divine grand creature. Okay? And you are birthing new creations and dreaming a new world into being through your innocence, through your light, through your mission work here. Okay? So I hope that you all have a beautiful week, and I'm going to work on the other readings right now and start editing videos for the evening and enjoy some downtime. And already my headache feels, yeah, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Like, my headache already feels so much less. Like, I feel so much better already. And I feel so much better. Oh, and you know, seeing clearly, the rain is gone. The rain is gone. It'll rain again because we need it to nourish us, kind of, to keep nourishing our growth, you know. Like, the rain has to keep coming down so it can nourish the grass, the plants, so that they can keep growing. Occasionally a little bit of rain is good for us, okay? It helps us keep our light on, it helps us fight for it, it helps us blossom. Yeah, this was a beautiful message. I hope that it finds you all in grand health. I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. And I'd love to know in the comments if any of this resonates with you or if it helps you. Please do remember that your lessons learned in your dark times, in your rainy days, could be blessings for someone right now, because they're going through that too. So please share lovingly, support each other. Like, we all go through this shit. And yeah, we're coming to a divine, you know, new world with blue skies, you guys. Okay, well, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. Thank you for your time, too. That was a weird exit, but okay, bye, you guys.